David Brodsky. And Dink Holmes. Holmes out of Richmond, Virginia. As the Galot Motorsports Park had a 21 grander on Saturday. Dink was the runner-up in that event. David Brodsky out of Maryland. The Chrome Works dragster for Brodsky, 437. Almost an entire tree countdown will be the head start for Holmes over here in the Napa Auto Parts side. Green and green. Holmes and Brodsky. Holmes 10. Ahead by 13 at the finish to be a hunt over. 577.0 on the 576 to get the win. 25 green for David Brodsky. And dead on 8. But behind at the end of 660 feet. And I'm smelling a visit to the Diva desk in the future for David Brodsky as Kevin Warwick and Dink Holmes. Dink and the Bounty Hunter Camaro had a pretty good Saturday here at Galot Motorsports Park as this facility put on a 21 grander. Dink made it all the way to the final and was one win light shy of that big check, but still a pretty good event there for Dink. Kevin Warwick, the Nova out of Lumberton, North Carolina. .21 and 21 on the reaction time. And the win for Dink. 21 green, dead on 6. Will work. Warwick had 591 on the scoreboard. Goes 588.6. Breaks out. 24 thou was in front 30 at the finish. Cody Strickland and Dink Holmes. Cody Strickland, 459 is the dial. Dink, 578. For Holmes, who was our runner-up at Galot Motorsports Park last Saturday. As we're off and away, Holmes, Strickland, Holmes, 12, green and 3 above will get the win. Cody Strickland got to the finish line first by 25 thousandths of a second to break out 6 thousandths of a second.
Vinny Domino, Staten Island, New York. 444 the dial. Dink Holmes, Richmond, Virginia. 580 the dial on the right side. Vinny's pre-staged. Dink is pre-staged. Four to a 36. Advantage Domino. Win light Domino. 17 total. 004, 1 above 3 for the win. Dink Holmes is 33 and 1 above 8. No good.
Mike Barber and Dink Holmes. Classic Ford versus Chevrolet battle. Mike out of Royersford, PA, in the 92 Mustang, 6 flat is the dial for Mike. Dink Holmes, Richmond, Virginia, who drove down here last Saturday and took it all the way to the final of the 21 Grander here at Galot. Ended up on the wrong side of that final round. It's Mr. Benson took home that big check payday last Saturday at Galot Motorsports Park. The Ford and the Chevrolet, 2,000. The difference at the starting line. And give it to the bow tie. 5808 on the 579 was 13 green. Barber was 11 and dropped to be 4 over. Dink Holmes will move out of FTI round number 3 into round number 4 and will cash a check. Dink. 004 at the start. Dead on 3 is 7 total, and that is just a little bit dirty. Shane Maddox, 35 green, dead on 9, and just a big colossal waste of space right there in Missouri Enterprises round number 4. Dink, 7 total, dispatches Shane Maddox.
Steve Sisko, Williamstown, New Jersey. Down to 608. Dink Holmes, Richmond, Virginia, 578 right side. So best losing package, Missouri Enterprises, round 4, Robert Hefty, 9 total. You win $500 and a small fling check from Missouri Enterprises. So Robert Hefty, round 4, best losing package. Mike, you make me laugh. So Steve Sisko, the overkill machine left side. Getting 3/10 head start from Dink Holmes. The round of 37 to get to 19. $100,000 on the line. Sisko misses. Here comes Dink Holmes. Should be, could be, it is. Dink Holmes, 005, 1 above 2, 17 total, and Sisko was locked out. 25 and 4 thou under, no good.
Ray Lone, Glen Allen, Virginia, the 66 GTO, the Razor. Dink Holmes, Richmond, Virginia. Bounty Hunter, Chevrolet Camaro, 578, the dial-in for Holmes. Ray Lone, 000, but breaks out by 4 thou. Dink Holmes, 12 green, dead on 3. Ray let go, perfection. Got down there, was 19 thou in front to break out 4 thousandths of a second.
Lucky Larry Murray, left side, Riley, Michigan. The 2016 Mustang Roadster down to 573 for Lucky Larry. Dink Holmes, Richmond, Virginia, 578 the dial, right side. Lucky Larry lived up to his billing last round. Got by with 1. See what he does right here with Dink Holmes. Lucky Larry's in trouble again. He's going to need to pull another rabbit out of a hat. Finish line, win light, Dink Holmes, 11, take 28, goes 1 above 2, 23 total. Lucky Larry, 38, and 1 above 3, no good. Dink Holmes to the round of 5.
Holton has already had a bye. Sean Serra has already had a bye. Greg Hicks Dink Holmes. Neither have had a bye. The winner here will get the bye to the final. Greg Hicks, North Las Vegas. Ginco Plumbing, $4.58 the dial for Hollywood. Dink out of Richmond, Virginia. The Bounty Hunter Chevrolet Camaro, $5.77 is the dial for Dink. Greg Hicks, as we look down at the First Federal Bank scoreboard, has $4.58 here at 5 cars. One teeny tiny one separate from the starting line. Dink Holmes, 18 green to be 6th thou in front and dead on 4. Greg Hicks, just a good race right there, 19 green, dead on 9, but 6th thou behind as Dink Holmes, who last Saturday here at Galot Motorsports Park made it to the final in the Galot Motorsports $21,000 race, is going to get the single in the semis and will make it to the final here on Silver State Refrigeration and HVAC, $100,000 Friday.
Heck of a run today, but unfortunately it ends here in the semifinals, and we're going to have a door car versus dragster final for $100,000. Sean Serra has already punched his ticket. And Dink Holmes has his solo. Looks like he may be running it. That's a real burnout. That's not I'm going to go take the tree and roll back. He wants that lane choice. Yeah, it's not a big deal. You only got to be, well, absolutely perfect. Exactly, Troy, you know it. 35 for Dink Holmes. Goes 5 above, 577 on the 572. So Dink Holmes coming back to face Sean Serra. So we're going to get quiet again, and we will call. We need our final just to get back as soon as you possibly can. We will take you back as soon as you can humanly get back. And we'll run our $100K final. The moment we've all been waiting for all day and now part of the morning. $100,000 final. Dink Holmes and Sean Serra. Silver State Refrigeration and HVAC, $100K Friday. So Dink Holmes going to be on the left side. Richmond, Virginia, the door card out of 577. Sean Serra, Doswell, Virginia, the Race Tech entry out of 479 on the right side. $100,000. Here at the Rad Torque System, Spring Fling presented by Optima Batteries. This is it for Friday. 479 to a 577. 9,800's head start goes to Dink Holmes. $15 to a 24. Advantage Sean Serra. Dink Holmes. Sean Serra. 15 takes 17, gets there first, and breaks it out 3 foul. Had to take 14 or less. Holmes 24 dead 5 to claim the $100,000 prize.
And up here at the tower, Galot Motorsports Park, the Rad Torque System Spring Fling presented by Optima Batteries. Kind of an unusual situation. We're up here with Dink Holmes, our winner on Silver State Refrigeration, $100,000 Friday. That event went late last night. We decided, you know what? Got a whole bunch of people sleeping, all that fun stuff. We didn't do Winter Circle last night how we normally do it, but we brought you up here today. And we just want to talk about that great $100,000 win. So you rolled in yesterday morning. We're part of our new entry time runs because you weren't 100% sure if you were actually going to come to this race. You were thinking about going somewhere else.
Right, yeah. I was definitely thinking about going to Budds Creek, man. I just, get that guaranteed money at work, a little bit, but I decided to come on back because I run it up last weekend at the 20,000. So I said, man, I might as well just come on ahead and try to shoot for it one more time.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming down from the Commonwealth of Virginia, you were here last Saturday. They had a great car count, had a lot of momentum coming into this race off of that runner-up finish that you had a week ago Saturday.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's just, great work stuff that I've been doing, It becomes natural to me, I don't really think about it too much, I just get in there and just drive,
Yeah, so when we got down to 5 cars, you had Greg Hicks out of Las Vegas, and, obviously you never raced him before. You ended up on the right side of that race. Walk me through that round because it led to you having the bye in the semifinal, which was really important.
Right. Well, I mean, I knew when I got up there, man, I knew, the track wasn't getting too much heat in it or, wasn't too many cars going down. So I said, man, I know the car isn't going to pick up. I could feel it getting cold outside, but I just said, man, I got to stick with what I've been doing all day, keeping it on the same dial. And it worked out in my favor,
Yeah, but then you had the semifinal bye, which is that's the best bye to have is that semifinal bye. And then you roll into the final with Sean Serra. You're leaving first and he's coming. Walk me through that final round.
Right. Well, when I got the bye, after I beat the guy in the dragster from Vegas, I got my ticket and I didn't think about it until after, and I was like, the guy in the Mustang just won too, but he already had a bye run, so I was like, oh shoot, I got the bye run to the final. So, and the series, we all know they're very good drivers. So when I get down, I get down to the final, I'm just just keep the same head on, just keep this. The same thing going as I've been doing all along. I've been doing it for a while, junior drags. I come up from junior drags racing and stuff like that. I won track champions and stuff like that. So, it's just about, keeping the determination in my head and just keeping my mind on right, and just knowing what I got to do on the track, putting in that good work.
You had a lot of people around the winner circle last night when we took the pictures. Who do you want to thank that helped you with this $100,000 win?
Well, first of all, I want to thank God up above, because without him, I wouldn't be able to do any of this, but definitely my dad, man, he's, high performance guy for us. He put these cars together for us, put the motors together. He's our engine builder and everything like that, and I want to thank Timmy Clark for painting my car not even 2 months ago, and doing all the extra work, Mr. Riddle doing all the work, the extras on my car with the paint and everything. So, I just want to, and then just a shout out to my kids also. I just had I got a 2-month-old son, so.
Yep, that $100,000 will buy quite a few diapers.
Yeah, it definitely will. Yeah, I know he's waiting on it. Yeah, they were all watching. They were all watching at home last night. My daughter, I got a 7-year-old daughter, so she was definitely watching last night and very excited. She loves the drag strip, but sometimes they got to stay at home. Daddy got to focus.
Yeah. So after over 400 cars started the event, Dink was the last one standing, took home the Silver State Refrigeration $100,000 win on Friday. Congratulations. Good job. And hopefully we'll see you in Bristol.
Yes, sir. And just one more thing, man. Anybody out there, that ever have any doubts about themselves, just, you got to go out there and just have the determination and the perfect mindset for this thing, because anybody can do it. I did it. Anybody can do it. It's very good drivers. I know some guys don't want to spend the money to come to these big races, but, man, just take a shot at it, man, and believe in yourself, as always.
A great message from Dink Holmes, our winner, Silver State Refrigeration, $100,000 Friday. Good job, sir.
Appreciate y'all. Oh, yeah, I want to thank Peter, too, Peter and everybody, and rest in peace to Cal. I didn't get to meet him, but, yeah, I heard he was a good guy, heard good things about him, so rest in peace to him.